So, what's up, my pretties? What's up, my lovelies? How you doing? How you feeling? Now that I know you're doing pretty love, let's get on to this pretty on me. All right, so Chrisean finally removes her face tattoo, or she's in the process of getting it removed. She has a couple steps further that she has to endure. I'm sorry. Chrisean was on that table talking about. That woman got up off the table and was like, "We're almost done. We're almost done." And at the end, she was like, "Oh, that was kind of painful, huh?" Rashawn was like, "No, it wasn't painful. It was just my heart." That woman was acting like, "Yeah, it was painful." It kind of reminded me of this time where I got my hair done by this African lady. I kept telling her, "Oh, this hurt, it hurt, this hurt, this hurt." Then at the end, she was like, "Oh, I tortured you." After I gave her my money, I wanted to. I never went back. But anyway, that's another reason why I be like, yeah, you be trying to hurt my head on purpose. But anyway, now, never mind, let me stop. So, I hate that she did that because I don't really feel like their chapter is over. You know what I'm saying? Not saying she has to have a face tattoo of Blueface on her face, but I just don't feel like their chapter is over. I really feel like Blueface misses Krishan. And the crazy thing is, it's speculation that he could have a baby by the new girl. And it's just crazy because even then, you still need to get a blood test to make sure. Because, yeah. But I feel like she has been only around Blue, but you just never know. But still, Blueface and Krishan just had that it factor. And I never would have thought they would have grown out of all the punching and beating each other up. Excuse me. But I'm so glad that they did. And the crazy thing is, allegedly, Blue cracked Rashawn before getting with this new girls and having this spree. I really didn't think he was gonna dump Hazel because she had said that he had intervened at a wedding. Like, what? How you ending people's wedding and then you gonna try to tell them that they too old to date you? Like, be for real. You just, you just, you just must have been bored because, like, who does that? She about to get married, then we gonna stop the wedding. Like, please stop it. But all of a sudden, oh, now she too old. Be freaking for real. For real honest, I think you, Krishan, and Hazel E is a good balance. Cause I feel like Krishan is that person like that give you that celebrity status. Hazel E gonna be like the motherly person. Like she gonna be like, we gotta do this, we gotta do that. This is like she could be like the brains operation, the business side of it or whatever. But I know we ain't going for that. But I would be okay with it. But I don't know. And that's the deal. I think Blueface misses Krishan. Obviously, Krishan misses him because she's talking about that was my heart. Well, dang. If your heart hurt like that, girl, I wouldn't even got it done. To be honest, cause that's one of them things sound like you're gonna be running back. And that face tattoo was cold. I don't know who did it. And oh, I wish I would have seen it done, cause it probably be just to get it done. But that face tattoo was clean to the mud, and everybody can't say they can do that. But anyway, I so allegedly, Blueface whooped up on Krishan when she was on the DDG stream or something like that, and she said something about he did that and then made her bark like a dog or something to get in and stumped her out or something. She said, Which is crazy because it ain't like that's the first time y'all done got with each other, but hopefully that's the last. I feel like, to be honest, Blue was just in his feelings. Like he just wanted more loyalty out of Chrisean, and she just disappointed him. Cause we all saw that she that she was just out here giving it out, but not for real. But cause she said she's celibate, but I don't know. Hopefully so. I don't know. But the way she was kissing the men, it did not give celibate. She was out here kissing dudes and possibly more. And when I say dudes, that's plural. And you know how dudes be with one dude you cheat on them with, dudes plural. Of course, Blueface was not going to sit around and take that and accept her back with open arms. But Chrisean, I guess she thinking like I'm a dude too, and if they can do it, I can do it. No, dudes have double standards in 4K. Like they can have 20 chicks, you can't even have one dude in your face. Like dudes are funny, they're hilarious, as they're hilarious. And dudes, we're coming out 2026. I'm not coming out, but y'all are coming out 2026. It's gonna be. I'm gonna accept y'all in 2026 to come out. I've been accepted y'all, but I'm just saying everybody else. I feel like is ready to accept y'all. Um, I'm doing a separate video on that, but I just feel like he was just hurt, disappointed, cause she was even pissing me off with kissing all these dudes and then breaking up with him. Then you see another dude. To be honest, it's been four dudes now. It's like Rashawn saw Blueface. She's like, "Oh hey Blue, you're back home. That me and that dude were just around. We wasn't nothing, serious." And Blue was like, "What the you mean? You ain't called me. You ain't put money on my books, and you out here smiling big gap teeth with this mofo. Got me out here looking stupid. Tap 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 tap, get it up. Tap 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 tap, get it up." And all of a sudden, they done. And then he got, "Oh, with Dalmatians. A one-on-one Dalmatian up in the Golden Retriever." He went from Chrisean to the Golden Retrievers. He went from Chrisean to the dogs, the woof woofs. What? So yeah, I feel like because Rashawn was saying that he was blowing up her phone, which I feel like that's his attempt to apologize, to try whatever. Because like I said, I think he was missing her. But she's like, "I'm not falling for that. And you're not even trying to call to see about Junior." But I do think he misses her though. So that kind of confirmed that he does. Um, Next up it is Mariah the Scientist and Young Thug got engaged. Good for them. Good for them. I feel like Young Thug is kind of mature enough to accept the relationship at this point, and he really see that Mariah the Scientist kind of held him down and his kids down while he was locked up. I won't ever forget, baby. Mariah Car- Mariah the Scientist was so ready to live that soft life when he came out. I was ready for her to do it too. She was, she was on tour with Lotto and Mia Stage. She's like, "Baby, I'ma call y'all back. Get somebody else to do it." And Young Thug came out and he's like, "Girl, get your back on that motherfucking tour. Get that money on." The next day she was back on tour talking about, I'm sorry Detroit, or I'm sorry Wisconsin, or wherever she dipped out at. Um, my soft life journey doesn't start right now, but my baby was home, so I had to go. She was like, "Deuces." So obviously Young Thug is packing. He got money. I don't think she was leaving because she was one of his loving. I don't think she was leaving. I feel like she was ready to live the soft life. But of course, I don't feel like she's using Young Thug. I don't feel like none of that. I feel like she really do like him. I did a little thing about them because they had did this love song together before he got locked up, and I was like, "Young Thug, stop capping. You lying. You ain't in love and all this stuff." Which at the time I don't feel like he was, but now since he's been out, I feel like he she's grown on him. You know what I'm saying? And like it's cute or whatever. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, rock with who rocking with you, and definitely rock with the person who rocking with you the hardest. This is one thing I'm gonna say. I feel like Mariah the Scientist rocking with him the hardest because she took care of his kids allegedly while he was locked up and so forth. It's among some duties, or at least help with that. And like I said, when she dipped off that stage mid performance, who girl? I wanted to choose. If that would have been me in my cuss, I'd be like, girl, Young Thug don't want you that bad. Perform and then be done. She left the whole stage. Like, where they do that at? Is that some sorcery? What's going on with that? But anyway, yeah, y'all go check out their love song because they actually did a love song before jail. Now the love song is more believable now. Cause back then I was cracking up on that thing. Like, well, Young Thug, stop playing with this girl. And you say he was playing with her because guess what? He had like what 10 chicks. He was calling and entertaining while he was locked up. And the phone calls leaked, including allegedly Glorilla. They said that he was talking about Glorilla don't even look cute and stuff like that. And then lo and behold, allegedly he was just being messy. Like, so anyway, I'm glad that he's back out, adjusted well or whatever. Even though I did give him a hard time, I ain't gonna cap. I was talking about how much weight he done gained and everything, but I was just doing that for fun. He probably took it the wrong way. I don't care, but I mean, I do, but I don't. I do to the fact that he's supposed to be tired affiliated with some writers, but I don't care because I said what the freak I said, and what you gonna do about it? You know what I'm saying? And look, ain't scared me, But hey, if they find me, they find me. God dang. But anyway, so that's that. I wish them the best, and um, at this point we just need a reality show because I don't know. I feel like for some reason I just be laughing seeing them together. I don't know why, but that's cool. It's cool. It works. It works. All right. And on that note, y'all let me know how y'all feel. What do y'all think? And what's there somebody else I'm supposed to be talking about? Let me think real quick. Let me think real quick. Well, they did say that because I did speak on Tiana Taylor and her boo, which I don't really have much hope for them either. But allegedly they're supposed to be engaged, and I spoke on Megan Thee Stallion and her boo, and they weren't supposed to be making it. And allegedly they supposed to be engaged. So I be bringing mofos together all the time. I love to see it. But just 'cause you together don't mean you gonna stay together. 'Cause apparently Tiana done had one divorce. And Megan ain't had one yet. But who's to say it won't be her first? But hopefully not. I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying? To be honest, it's all funny to me seeing Megan Thee Stallion and this guy doing the charade. 'Cause Megan is really just playing a part. I feel like she like I ain't letting this rich dude go. He spoils me. Which is what you should do as a woman. If you got a man that looks halfway decent, he takes care of you, he loves you down. Yeah, don't mess that up. Don't be stupid. And as far as Tiana Taylor, shoot, Tiana got needs. We all know that. Listen to her songs if you didn't know. And according to her, she don't do no sit ups for her 6 pack. So the 6 pack She put in some work in other areas for that six pack, baby, because she got a six pack. Act like you know. But sure, it's probably during those rehearsals that she was doing too. But like, yeah, she ain't want to play with. And so I guess some people want to do it in the sanctity of marriage. And I still say what I said. They still look like a cheeseburger and a piece of chalk. But hey, if they happy, that's what it is. Do you remember? Do you know which one I want to say is chalk? Well, both of them kind of got their hair short, huh? Well, I was thinking the guy, even though he's 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 not a bad looking guy, of course. He's just more like plain Jane. Like he just gives me plain Jane. Like he doesn't have much emotion. He doesn't have much personality. That's why I said that. But he very much could. Who knows? I don't really care. But hopefully that works out for them. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. One more mother freaking thing, bro. One more mother freaking thing. How could I forget? Chrisean talks. Chrisean talks. That boy is speaking whole sentences. But the crazy thing is, I was listening to this thing with Chrisean. I'm gonna see if I can find it. No, I can't find it because I did my screen different. I can't. Hold on. I guess I can. I forgot I can pause it. Hold on.